There's a man outside walking around and dancing and being just a teeny tiny bit loud. Not too bad though. I've been at work for like 45 minutes and I passed him all the way up the road doing the same thing, dancing around. Now he just passed as I'm recording. Good stuff. He's got energy. I do not. I'm tired. Low energy. Fun fact about me is sometimes I just don't get sleep. So I'm running on low fumes. That's not why we're here. Talk about a topic. I don't know if I have the headspace for it, but it's what's coming up, and that's love. Specifically, the difficulty around what it's actually like to love someone while you watch them do hard things. And I don't mean in a good way. I don't mean like, man, they're challenging themselves and they're doing such a good job. But when you love someone through, from your perspective, through watching them be less than who they can be. And this is not exclusive to us watching other people. Perhaps we even watch ourselves do that to some extent. But, I think parents deal with this a lot. You see potential in your kids and you see them in some ways squander potential or just not give it their all. But we can see this at any point in time with any person that we really love. But it's this challenge of, I know you're capable of more and you're just not doing it. And what's the line there for showing love? Because I can tell you in my life there's certain things where you know, I've benefited from people calling me out on stuff, or I've wished someone would hold me more accountable than I am. And there's other times where it has maybe done more to assist in shame or negativity. And then even then there's a difference between, well, what if I have someone I love who's living a life that I strongly believe is unhealthy, but they like it. And I say, hey, I try to call them out of it, and they're like, this is the life I want. Where do I draw the line for just saying, okay, yeah, that's your life versus no, I'm going to keep fighting. And I just feel like this video, it'll be probably pretty short because I'm not going to give answers to it. It's just more of a reflection and an acknowledgement and maybe an offering of empathy towards anyone going through that, because it's really hard to know that line and to know what people really need. And yeah, for me, it's just acknowledging that it's a really, really difficult balancing act of loving someone. And people say, if you love someone, you let them go. And I think a lot of these love comments are oversimplified. Um, yeah, because sometimes you leave people to their own devices, but other times in your mind, you might think, well, you're worth more than this. And there's a balancing act for sure. And I think this is where having other people that you love and trusted individuals to bounce things off of, to say, this is what I'm struggling with in terms of being present with this person and loving them well, and I don't know what to do and I don't know how to navigate it, and I can't talk with them about it, and I don't want to push them away, but I also don't want to see them suffering more than they have to. And it's really difficult. And there definitely is a line of, you can only give what you have. You can't force people to take it. It's kind of like the saying of, you can lead someone to a door, but you can't open it for them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, kind of thing. All you can do is your best to be a light and to give as many easy steps towards what you believe to be good, and just hope that maybe they hear you, or maybe that through that process you can connect more and more with this person you love. So really simple. um, and I don't even have anyone that I'm actively thinking about today. I just sat down. Most Mondays I have something on my mind, and I just today kind of sat down. I'm like, there's not a lot. I'm kind of like mentally quiet today, which I'll take it because usually my head's very loud. And yeah, I just sat for a second and that came to mind. So that's what it is today. Very short. We'll keep it at that. Yeah. So that's that. As always, if you like these, like, hit like, subscribe, share with someone. Chat with me in the comments if you've ever had to deal with this dilemma of how to properly love and release someone and find that balance of calling them out versus letting them be. Love to hear your individual experiences with that. And other than that, yeah, I just look forward to seeing everyone next Monday and hope you have an enjoyable week. See ya.